what makes Spartan the home builder for somebody in this area? What makes you guys different? What makes you guys better? What makes you guys unique?
That's a really good question. A couple things are we're using the best practices to build your home that aren't going to exponentially add a whole lot of trivial costs. Okay. We're using the best quality materials that we can, again, without adding $1 million to your home. We want to give you good quality materials for a very good price. We're not just building to code. Again, as we mentioned, we're building using the National Green Building Standard, but there's different things that we do that, like the floor joists, by code, they can be pretty bouncy. If you've had a party or whatever and your china shakes, okay, you probably don't like that. We're designing ours to be as stiff as possible, again, without going to $1 million. Just say we're adding about $1 to $1.10 per square foot on a home because we're getting stiffer joists. But what that's going to mean is at your Christmas party or Thanksgiving, when everybody's gathered around that island, they're not shaking their own drinks. They're not mixing their own drinks. The kids aren't bouncing up and down when people walk across the floor. You really do notice these after you've lived in the home for a little bit compared to what you used to live in, because most people had built or lived in a code built home. This is normally the first custom home that we're building for somebody. So we can tell everybody a lot what our differences are, but the proof is in the pudding, and we get a lot of customers after the fact saying, "Oh, I thought you were just giving me a sales pitch, but it's really how you said." So again, that makes us feel good. We're known for being good communicators during the build and after the build. Everybody has room for improvement. Nobody's perfect, but we use a software package that's considered to be the best software package for builders and customers building a custom home to communicate back and forth. They can get pictures, messages, we can communicate on individual items. Everything is centralized into one location, and people love it because you're already busy enough at work or home and you're getting all these spam emails. This puts it in one location that everybody can find really easy, because if you were talking to your builder about paint, you can just go to our paint section, look at the comments, and it pops up and it says the date, the time that you talked to us about purple in your master bedroom. And if we're 5 months down the road and we put blue in your master, we're in the wrong. We replace it, no problem. We're also very flexible. There's custom home builders that they want everything up front and you can't make a change. Okay. We let people do last minute changes, and we're going to tell you how it's going to affect you with a cost and a timeline. So you can make the decision whether that last minute change is going to be worth it to you or not. We normally don't say no, we can't do anything unless it's a structural item and we're way down the road. Then it's just not going to be worth it for the customer or the builder to do something like that. But we're also in our area, we work very hard to do what we say and say what we do, and to be considered the honest and the upfront builder.